Well, it was a simple decision that really made a powerful impact. Emilio Martinez helped transport 7 strangers home on 9/11 after their flight had been grounded.
Yeah, today his daughter, Las Vegas' Now's Mercedes Martinez, is connecting with one of those passengers after 20 years. Christian Caceres has the story you'll only see here on 8 News Now.
Well, Brian and Denise, Mercedes says her dad was a hero to 7 people that needed to get to their families in Denver on September 11th. She turned to social media to find them. Today, one of those strangers came forward.
Everyone says, "Where were you on 9/11? Well, I can tell you exactly where I was, and I will never forget it.
A difficult memory for Joyce Blutt, who was grounded in Omaha that day while traveling from Colorado to Chicago to visit her sick mother. In the midst of uncertainty, she knew she had to go back home, but didn't know how until something happened.
I started to walk down the hall, which was just massive people. And there was this man, and he held a sign up. And it was like, oh my gosh.
That man was Emilio Martinez, who was also trying to get home. His sign said he had a van and was looking for 6 people heading to Colorado. 5 men and 2 women trusted the man that day, who helped get them back home.
This was the 5-year anniversary of my father's passing. He died from brain cancer in 2016, and it's been really hard, but for some reason 5 years hit our family really hard, and we've been having a lot of conversations about him and how much we miss him. And every year on 9/11, we always talk about what he did.
20 years later, Emilio's daughter, Mercedes Martinez, went on social media to find those 6 strangers.
2 worlds collided, 2 people who never knew each other, one coming from Ohio to Denver, one going from Denver to Chicago. Their lives crossed paths.
For 7 hours, I rode in a van with 6 people. I don't know their names. I couldn't remember any of them, but I always remembered him.
And, you know, Mercedes talked about that on the radio. She put the plea out on social media, and it's just amazing that she didn't even know his name, but that 20 years later, she remembered, of course, that day together.
It's amazing the power of social media, and obviously bittersweet that they were able to, connect. Joyce was telling us that she was heading over to Chicago to visit her sick mother, and unfortunately, she was never able to see her and to say her final goodbye. But she also told us that she can't seem to pull herself together to watch any 9/11 coverage because she says it's just so painful.
It's too much.
And she also just overall just wants to remember 9/11 on what happened to her on that day, and just says that her guardian angel was Emilio. So hopefully with the power of social media, maybe Mercedes can connect with the other 5 passengers.
With the other passengers, right? Yeah, the word will get around.
I was hoping when I heard Mercedes say that someone would reach out. It's cool that it happened.
Yeah, thanks,
it's incredible.